Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. I'm Yinky. I'll be showing you how to make a 3D applique in this video. So this applique will be used to design your dress after you are done with making of your dress. So you can see the example of the one on the screen. If you want to make something like that, I'll be showing you that in this video. I have a video that explains this also on my channel, but it's a kind of leaf shape that I made that time. So this is your crinoline net. It is in a white, this white material is called crinoline net, and also the hemming gum. You need the hemming gum. You also need your organza fabric will be okay, and also you need your cup chain. This is like all the ornaments that will be on the organza fabric. So you need your fabric gum, or you need this hot glue. So this hot glue gun will be used to apply the hot glue. But if you have the hot glue, you don't need the fabric gum. So the purpose that the fabric gum will serve is what the hot glue will also serve. So you need a copper wire of 0.5 mm if you are making a 3D effect. So after that, all you need to do is to just start making the shape. So you are the one that you're going to decide on the shape that you want. So if you want any shape that you like, you are going to create by yourself. So yeah, I want to create something that will look like a petal shape, just like a flower. So I'm going to draw it on my paper. So whatever shape you want to create, just be creative about it. There is no standard to that. So I'll be creating something like this, like just a petal. I'll create just like a petal shape here. So I'm trying to bring it out on with a pencil. Then after that, I'm going to cut it out. So I'll be cutting it out like so. So after I have cut it out, I will now use this paper to cut out my fabric, that organza fabric. This paper will be used to cut out the organza fabric. So you can use any type of fabric that you feel like you want to use, but make sure the hem of the fabric will be, you can use fire to burn the hem of the fabric so that it will not fray. So after I have done this, I will trim it out like so. I'm trying to bring out the shape that I want, and I will now go ahead and get my fabric cut out with this shape. So this is a kind of, just be flexible about this. This is a creative work. Anybody can do it. You don't need to be a fashion designer before you can do this type of design. You can put it on caps, you can put it on dresses. You can use, it's just to bring out the beauty of anything you have made. Maybe a cap, maybe a hat, anything. You can just use it to bring the beauty out. So after I have done that, I will be cutting out my crinoline net with this shape also. So that means you are cutting the fabric and also the crinoline net with this shape. So I'll cut out the fabric and the crinoline net. So I've cut it out. So I'm going to place the hemming gum on the crinoline net. So see how I'm going to do it. The hemming gum will be used to stick the crinoline net and the fabric together. So that's the work of the hemming gum. So I'll be placing the hemming gum right here on the crinoline net. I'll be placing the hemming gum on the crinoline net like so. So I'll just cut it into pieces like so. And after I have cut it, I will now place my fabric. I'll place the organza fabric so that on this side the fabric will stick, but don't forget the one under will not stick. So on this side, I'm just using the one under to protect the fabric, the ironing clothes from being stained. So after I have placed the fabric, I place the organza fabric, I will iron. So when you are ironing, be careful. So I'll just iron like so and push in all the hemming gum and iron it properly. So after I have ironed it properly, this is what I have. I will turn to the other side also and still place my hemming gum. So that means I'm using 2 fabric and 1 crinoline net between. So that means I'm going to iron it like so. The crinoline net is in between the 2 fabric and the gum is joining it together. The hemming gum is what I use to gum it together. So I'll trim the excesses out like so. Then after trimming, you're going to iron, and also the hemline of the petal can be used. You can use fire to burn it to reduce fraying. But this is, I'm using the chalk to bring out the shape, the design. I'm going to use the cup chain to design it like so. So I'll be using the cup chain to design it like so. So all the lines that are inside the cup chain will be used to design it. So I'll put my fabric gum. I'm not using the hot glue. So the hot glue sometimes is not always as neat as when you use a fabric gum. So I'll prefer to use a fabric gum. The other one I did on my channel, on this same channel, I use a hot glue, and I noticed that it is not very neat. So using a fabric gum may take time before it gets dry. But when you use a fabric gum, it is more neater. It is neater than a hot glue. So that's the essence of doing this, because we get better every day, and we get more experience every day as we are working. So I'll just be placing my cup chain one after the other and be cutting it, so you can see the shape is getting beautiful and it's getting nice. So you can see that this, I did not put the copper wire underneath. So I will show you the one I put the copper wire underneath. So immediately you put your gum, if you are putting copper wire, you will be placing the copper wire before you place your cup chain. So here there's no copper wire underneath this. That means it's not a 3D, but it's still an applique, but not a 3D. Because if a copper wire is there, you can bend it anyhow you want. You can form any shape you want. It will look more original, especially when it is like a leaf that you are creating. It looks more real. So here I will now be showing you how to place your copper wire. So first of all, you are going to put your gum. You can see the ones I have placed copper wire in. So you first of all place your gum, tiny. You place your gum. After placing the gum, you now cut the copper wire to the size of where you want to place it. So I'll cut the copper wire. It must be the size of where I want to place it, and I'll place my copper wire very neatly. I'll place it like so. So after you have placed it, you allow it to dry a little. You allow the gum to dry a little, but not totally, because you are still going to place your cup chain, and you need the gum to place your cup chain. So I'll place the copper wire like so, and after I've placed the copper wire under, I will now place my cup chain. I'll place my cup chain on it. So this one will give me the 3D effect, so that if I want to bend it, if I want to fold it, if I want it to be a shape of any shape you want it to be, it will not just be flat. If you don't want it to just be flat, although what I want to use this one for, I just want it to be flat, so I don't really need this copper wire. But for the purpose of this tutorial, that's why I'm showing you how to place a copper wire to create a 3D effect. So I'll just be placing my cup chain like so. I'll place my cup chain like so till I fix all the lines. So till I fix or fill all the lines. So I'll just place my copper wire like so. And these are the ones I have created. You can see how beautiful it is. It's not something difficult. It's just be creative about it, and you are going to bring out something nice out of it. So you can create as many as you can. Create as many as you can and place it on each other. You can use it to form a cluster. It's always beautiful when you use it to form a cluster, like the one that is on the video, the one you saw in the beginning of the video. So we have almost come to the end of this tutorial. These are the ones I created, and I place it on a structure. I just placed like 3 on a structure, and it came out beautiful. So these are the ones I have created. You can see how neat and beautiful it is. So please don't forget to like and also share this video. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye for now.